I keep hearing all these rumors about guys who are going to go to specific teams, and none of them sound real because I feel like every single GM is just waiting for these trades to drop, and then they're going to make their decision. I don't think any team knows who they're going to pick.
My name is OG King Kurt. I'm the general manager and head coach for Nets Gaming Crew of the NBA 2K League. How does it feel to be back in Brooklyn? I mean, I'll tell you, I'm pretty blessed. This is my 5th season. I've experienced some highs, some lows, and everything in between. But this year is rather different because I got a core of players to build off of in this upcoming draft. So I'm definitely feeling great to be back here in Brooklyn. When we landed the 2nd overall pick, it was rather, I was speechless. It was one of those type things where we're all on the call, of course, and as they're naming the teams and counting it down, when I realized that we had got past 5, I felt like we was in great shape. Considering the season that we had, you can only be blessed to be in this situation because we definitely was on the cusp of making the playoffs on both modes. So to find ourselves like creeping into the top 5 was great. But then once we heard that we had the 2nd pick, I was pretty ecstatic. Hey Wes, the league trying to call you because basically, you know the way we initially talked about doing it?
I know, yeah, so just tell me what you need now.
Just take your guy first pick.
Alright, I got you.
Alright, appreciate it.
I got you. And if I my guy, let's be 1,000% up front so you don't get no confusion. I'm taking this.
Yes, sir.
Alright, you gonna be good, bro.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trade was not an easy thing to follow. I think it put a lot of stress and just the not being able to know what was going to happen on a day-to-day basis. It didn't really put us in flux, but it kind of prevented us from being able to kind of really set our board and figure out what kind of direction we wanted to go.
To what's next? This is my stop. The 2023 NBA 2K League Draft. My only advice: hustle like a mug.
What's up, everybody? I'm your girl, Miss Basketball, and we are live from Coexist Gaming right here in New York City. And I got none other than New York City's own
Top 5 that are alive, Jada Kiss. Just happy to be here, and I just want to say one thing. Hawks Talent Gaming, you're on the clock. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's go. It's draft night, baby. 2023. Here we go.
Is this the biggest year in NetsGC's history? I think so. Like, I think we have some pieces, and I think we're set in a position where we can get the proper pieces to make it whole.
Before we get started, just wanted to make a couple announcements. So first and foremost, we have a couple trades. First trade is a 3-teamer. Warriors Gaming Squad agrees to trade Gradients and the 2024 third round pick to Hawks Talent GC. Hawks Talent GC agrees to trade the number 31 overall pick to NetsGC and a 2024 first round pick to Warriors Gaming Squad. Finally, NetsGC agrees to trade number 21 overall to Warriors Gaming Squad.
From my point of view, seeing how Kurt handled the ebbs and flows of what it takes to be a general manager in the NBA 2K League, and some of the patience that he kind of showed mixed with a little bit, of determination, and just him being, the savvy GM that he is, seeing it all kind of unfold from my vantage point was really something else. And then I remember going to his apartment as we were trying to, make our way over to the Barclays Center and HSS, and he finally got that call, and again, just kind of hearing it through his phone, and it finally becoming official, and then just the small wave of emotions that kind of overcame us to know that, man, like it really happened. We got the number 1 pick. Essentially, we were going to be able to get Greens. I think that was probably my favorite moment of the whole ordeal. And so seeing how it evolved from day one to that point was just so cool.
Welcome to the 2023 NBA.
All right, sorry guys. The number 1 pick in the NBA 2K League draft, the Hawks GC selects Glizzy. Number 79.
Culmination of the biggest tryout in 2K League
NetsGC,
history.
you're now on the clock.
I think if all 5 players trust each other and respect each other, you'll pretty much either get the outcome you're looking for, or you'll get close enough to the outcome that you're looking for that it can be enough to get you over the hump. So I think this is a big year, and I know without a doubt that the players that I already have are going to be looking forward to it, and then the players that we bring in is definitely going to be looking forward to that.
It's a great day for Brooklyn, I'll tell you that. NetsGC would like to select with the number 2 pick, Tariq Reed, ID number 32, Eyeball Greens.
Just to confirm, that's number 32 Greens.
Correct.
That is confirmed.
Thank you very much. Will do.
What did it take you to get
Yeah, I can relax now.
NetsGC selects Greens from Brooklyn, New York.
Shout out to Green. He is headed to NetsGC. Congratulations.
The trade, man, what a time. I didn't think the trade was gonna fall through. A couple nights actually before I got ready to fly in the market. I flew in the market the day before the draft, but I had a phone call with Alton, and I said, I may have to go all in if we want to get Greens. And he said, Kurt, I don't think it'd be wise to mortgage your future, for one player. And I said, AB, this is not just one player. This is a different kind of player. I think this is going to be impactful in both modes and just every aspect of what we want out of a player. you know, everything just fits. People talk about players and talent and things of that nature, but you get a chance to get one of the top players in the draft, the #1 point guard prospect who's from Brooklyn, wants to be in Brooklyn, wants to be here, wants to represent his hometown. It made perfect sense. So when Wes had called us and pretty much told us what we had to do, it was rather relieving. We got Glenn Ratty.
Glenn Ratty. What's his player ID?
I got you. 178.
178.
178. That is confirmed.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
All right.
It should be announced on the broadcast in a bit here now too. Okay.
Thanks, everybody. I just made the last pick. So for us, officially the draft is over. I got a kid, Tariq Reed. His name is Greens. He's from Brooklyn, New York. Hometown kid. Just drafted another guy, Glenn Ratty, from Brooklyn. Actually, I think he's been living in Harlem, but I got 2 New Yorkers in the backcourt, so I think we're good to go. You can kick the music back on. All right. Next time on Crew Access. What went through your mind when you found out that NetsGC drafted?
When I found out NetsGC drafted me, it was a surreal moment. I was excited, happy, just ready to get to work.